With Demon Slayer, of course, drawn to an end and Season 3 announced with no release date as of yet, I honestly didn't expect this kind of controversy to happen, and generally, I don't cover controversies, but I've been finding some of it very interesting, some of the controversies going on, so I kind of been having a lot of fun talking about them, and particularly the reason why this caught my interest is because this is, yes, to do with Demon Slayer, which there's always controversy going on with Demon Slayer, it's always stupid, but this one is more to do with the Japan fans. This is the Japan fans actually complaining. Now, depending on the article, some articles just say Demon Slayer fans, but there are some articles that specifically point out that it's actually the Japan community that is upset. Now, maybe it is also the West as well, but again, the articles that I originally saw before it was kind of echoed seemed to indicate that it was the Japan fans that were complaining, and reading some of the information kind of indicated that it was in fact the Japanese fans, which I will get into soon. So it seems to be that they are not happy with the idea that there is going to be a certain bath scene to do with a certain character, as you see from the title and the thumbnail, that is going to be in Season 3, and they want it removed completely. Now, honestly, I think it's stupid and hypocritical for them to complain in this fashion, seen as, again, Japan fans didn't have a problem with Season 2 and scenes that played out in Season 2, that it would have been much more controversial, because in the West, there was, controversy to do with certain scenes and all that kind of stuff that played out, and Japan didn't bat an eye. No complaints, nothing. But now we're getting into Season 3, now suddenly they have a problem with a bath scene, which, when I read this, I'm going to put on my fun voice, my fun time voice. This is just, it's comical gold. And it goes as followed. I am not comfortable with bathing scenes in family shows. Scenes and developments not suitable for TV should be cut. This is popular work. Greater consideration should be required. Insulting women for taking a bath. Bathing is an embarrassing experience for women, ? There are so many other things to complain about. Well, the first thing to complain about this entire point is that they're saying this is a family show. I didn't know slaying up demons and blood and gushing everywhere is a family show, but hey, food for thought right there. But I mean, I believe this has got a higher rating, so I don't believe this is like some kid-friendly show that like an equivalent would be like Pokemon or something. Like, it's not like that. This is more for a mature audience, your teens. So to say it's a family show seems a little bit silly. But then, again, saying insulting women for taking a bath, how many animes have bathing scenes? I've lost count. It's generally, you get your obligatory bath and beach scene in pretty much every single anime. And it's generally like hot spring style. So I find this comment really bizarre. It's almost like whoever this person is completely tone deaf to anime. So I'd probably say this is probably maybe some like family member that's maybe seen something that's going to be, I don't know. It confuses me. Because apparently this is a fan complaining about it. So as I've read, through most of these articles, it seems to be just the Japanese fans. Maybe it's also the West fans also complaining, but I haven't seen anything to indicate that. But I just find this ridiculously silly, as I mentioned before, because people didn't complain about Season 2 stuff that happened. And there was a bunch of stuff that was being complained about in the West, but Japan didn't say a single thing. And now we've got the announcement of Season 3, and people were complaining ahead of this bath scene, saying that bathing is embarrassing. Well, that's food for thought for me. I didn't know bathing was meant to be in an embarrassing scene. I don't know how personal hygiene is meant to be embarrassing. It's meant to be a necessity. So, again, I don't know. I personally find this really bizarre. I think the controversy is just hilarious. Grab some popcorn, grab a drink, sit back, and laugh your head off at this, because I think it's just stupid. I hope it does get actually animated. I hope they don't cut it, just despite the people that are angry, because I don't see the issue with it. They'll probably put some blur scenes, there's like little white rays that they throw over stuff, kind of like, things like in DxD, Data Live and all that. They'll throw some, censorship over that, and then they might have like a Blu-ray version where they don't show it. That's the easy way to go about it. And again, in TV shows, they generally blur that kind of stuff anyway, so I don't really understand the issue. I just think this whole comment just reeks of hypocrisy. So I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think of this? I have a feeling this isn't going to be the last we hear of this whole situation. I feel like this is going to probably develop over time with other stuff that will probably pop up. So we'll just have to wait and see when we find out more information about the next sequel for Demon Slayer Season 3, new arc, whatever you want to call it. I will definitely announce it on the channel. But of course, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more anime content, and I'll see you beautiful nerds in the next video.